You're watching Pick of the Flicks with Tony Douglas, and welcome to my Rating the Movies web series, where I take a movie, be it new release, retro favourite, cult flick or classic, and give it a star rating out of 5. On with the show. Like a 12-round prize fight with the odds stacked against you, Out of the Furnace is a gut-wrenching crime thriller that hits you with the ferocity of a sledgehammer. Hi and welcome to Rating the Movies with Tony Douglas and my review of Out of the Furnace, an intense human drama starring Christian Bale, Casey Affleck and Woody Harrelson. Flawed characters are often some of cinema's most fascinating, and in Out of the Furnace we find plenty of them. This gripping film examines the wounded souls of two brothers at war with society and themselves. Crippled by poor lifestyle choices and burdened by tragic circumstances, these two men are not living the American dream, but rather the American nightmare. This absorbing tale has been brought to the screen by Scott Cooper, the director of the musical drama Crazy Heart. Scott has immersed himself in the dark nature of this story that is on one hand a study of violence and on the other hand a look at the complexities of the human struggle within us. Christian Bale plays Russell Bays, a down-and-out character who works at a steel mill by day and cares for his terminally ill father at night. After serving a stint in the slammer on a manslaughter charge, Bale reevaluates his life and tries to repair the broken pieces in order to move forward. However, his troubled younger brother Rodney, played by Casey Affleck, is a concern. Affleck is a tortured byproduct of the Iraq War and carries within him a bitterness that his country owes him a debt of gratitude for his services. His displacement in our universe leads him to the dark world of underground bare-knuckle fights, where he indulges in pleasure, pain and the smell of a bigger purse. His yearning for a greater reward leads him to beg small-time fight promoter Willem Dafoe for a shot at a stronger opponent. Unfortunately, Affleck's next step takes him to the darkest of places, where his fate now lies in the hands of a drug-taking psychopathic killer played by Woody Harrelson. When Affleck is reported missing, Bale sets out to find him. What transpires is an unconventional revenge tale that is violent, confronting and unpredictable. Out of the Furnace is a film drenched in sorrow and laced with a vulgar vocabulary. From its first frame to its very last, it weaves an unsettling web, presenting a number of personalities that we wouldn't really want to spend much time with, yet we can't take our eyes off. It's a look at broken lives, shattered dreams and dark characters. As unpleasant as it sounds, there is still a compelling watchability to it all, thanks to a stellar cast who dig deep to produce commendable performances. Bale is internalised, nuanced and at the top of his game. Affleck is suitably hot-headed and edgy, while Woody Harrelson is especially creepy. In fact, so creepy that you have to pinch yourself to remember that he once played the dim-witted but sweet bartender in the popular sitcom Cheers. Also, Willem Dafoe, Sam Shepard, Forrest Whitaker and Zoe Saldana are all solid in their supporting roles. Saldana in particular shares an extremely touching moment with Bale. It's a hard-hitting, blood, sweat and tears scene that is both heartbreaking and emotionally draining. Out of the Furnace is a slow-burn film which suffers some pacing issues, but its compelling story structure still manages to keep its suspense factor amped up to a 10. With its gritty look at family, fate and the pursuit of justice, it's a film that looks and feels like it could have been made in the 1970s. It's a volatile mix that will leave you with fragments of burning embers. I only wish that the film's final act was tighter and maybe played out a little differently. So for me, Out of the Furnace is a good film in search of a better ending. Without giving away any spoilers, let's just say that the film's final frames could put you in a tailspin and leave you scratching your head wondering what you've just seen. Good or bad, the ending reminded me of a line from a poem which stated, "Revenge is a blind justice." Whatever people take away from this ending could vary, but Out of the Furnace is definitely a film that staunchly proves some battles are fought but never won. My rating for Out of the Furnace is 3 stars. So what do you think about the movie? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Better still, why not give us your star rating out of 5? Well, until next time, this is Tony Douglas signing off for Rating the Movies. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.